Hi guys, so Stan again, taking you through another lower body stretch routine, and this time it's going to be more mat focused, so lying down, a little bit more relaxing, maybe get some relaxing music on in the background. Again, it's to be used after a lower body workout or a run, but maybe after one where you're going to be coming home and having a time to just to relax a little bit more, rather than the standing stretches. Okay, so we're just going to start off on our backs. I'm going to try and talk you through it. Each exercise again, holding for between 20 and 30 seconds. When we're stretching, no sharp pains. You want to find a place of slight discomfort, and then using your breath, you'll slowly ease into that a little bit more. Okay, so here we go, just coming on our backs, just going to bring the knees in together. And we're just going to straighten out the right leg. I'm just going to take that left knee over towards the right hand side. You can feel the stretch there through the left glute, a little bit through the lower back, and a nice little addition. Chest and shoulder stretch also. So nice and relaxed breathing. I'm just going to slowly come back into the middle. Okay, and bring that other knee in. I'll bring the right knee in. Extend the left leg away. And you're going to roll over towards the left hand side this time. So again, don't need to push down really hard. If you're doing this without any kind of warm up or workout before, just take care in easing into these a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to slowly come back into the center again. Just stretch that leg out. Okay, bring both feet closer. We're going to go hamstrings, back to the right leg, up in the air. Reach for the calf and relax down back to our shoulders. So if we're so tight at this point that the leg's really bent or our hands are on the knees, just want to bring the hands a little bit lower. Pulling the toes back. Trying to bring that knee back towards the chest. And then relax that leg down, foot comes flat, opposite leg up in the air. Can we might reach? So if you can't quite reach, okay, and this isn't really working for you, you can always grab a strap, place on that foot, keep that pulled down. Just want to make sure those toes do stay pulled back. We don't have too much bend in that knee. Okay, so back onto the other side. I'm going to put that left leg down again. Right leg up in the air. This time I'm going to bend that right leg too. Placing the ankle just over the thigh. Reaching through to the back of that left thigh. And then just rolling back to our shoulders. So here we don't want to relax too much here. If we can just keep that up here, we're going to feel a little bit more stretch through that right hip. So just another 5 seconds here. And slowly release that side. And if you just need to stretch that leg out and straighten out that right leg, foot flat, left leg up in the air, left ankle onto the right thigh, reaching through and rolling back to our shoulders again. So we should be feeling that stretch through the left hip. You're not pushing the left knee away, bringing that right knee in. A really good stretch if you suffer with any kind of sciatic pains, and if it's too much for the knee, we'll just take that foot away and work here first. Okay, so next stretch is just going to roll over, so you can do this on your front or on your side. If on your front you feel your lower back, okay, first thing always pushing your hips into the ground, but if you do really struggle with that, we'll just go on our side. Make sure we've got balance. But I'm going to show you guys on the front. Just want to rest my ear onto the shoulder here, just to relax, reach back so you can grab that foot. And there we go, pushing the hip into the floor. You'll feel the stretch from the bottom of the thigh all the way up through to the hip flexors. Squeezing your bum, you'll just get a little bit more through the hips too. Okay, so just gently release that. and just rolling over onto the other side. Again, if you struggle to reach here, come onto our side, we'll get some sort of strap or towel, wrap it around the foot. And again, we're just looking for that stretch through the front of the thigh. Squeezing our glutes and pushing the hip into the floor to protect your lower back. And get a little bit more stretch through the hip flexor. And then bringing that down, just putting your hands underneath your shoulders. Just going to push back to a child pose position just to rest that lower back just a little bit. And pushing your bum back to your heels. I'm just going to come forwards. I'm just going to go for a little bit of inner thigh. So what we'll do here is we'll just walk the knees out to the side of the mat. Keep the feet together from the front, just like this. And then we're just going to sit back to get a nice stretch there through the inner thighs. And if that you don't quite feel that, just want to come forwards and just put these feet a little bit wider. Okay. Pulling the toes up towards the shins. And just sit back there again. And nothing too intense, okay? Remember, if we tend to be breathing, those muscles aren't going to relax. So trying to find a position of slight discomfort. And just stay connected with relaxed breathing. And then coming forwards. Okay, walk those feet in together. Last one, coming up to kneeling. Okay, just come up onto our knees. One foot in front. So if you struggle with your knees here, you can roll the mat over. Nice little bit of padding. And then from there, up nice and tall. So we've got left leg in front. And we're stretching through the right hip flexor. And think about lifting up through the hips. Don't need to rock too far forwards. Nice and tall. If you want a little bit more from this, you take the right hand up and over to the left. Keeping a slight lean back. Feeling that stretch just coming up, just above the hip. Back to centre. Nice and slowly changing sides. Folding the mat over if you need to. This time stretching the left side. Right knee over the right ankle. Lift up through the hips. Squeeze your glutes for a little bit more. And if you want to take that stretch up a little bit higher, take that left arm up. Slightly lean back over towards the right hand side. Feeling that stretch here. Nice and slowly recenter yourself. Come down. Sit back. And just resting there for a little bit.